Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Java Classified. In previous video, I have shown you to how to produce a simple messages in the Kafka topic by using Spring Boot application with the help of REST endpoints. So you can watch my previous video for producing a simple messages. In this video, I will produce a JSON data on the Kafka topic by using Spring Boot with the help of REST endpoints. So let's go to Chrome browser and we will create a projects in the Spring Initializer. So I'm going to Spring Initializer. Now selecting the project as project language as a Java and dependency as a Maven. We are not going to select Gradle, Groovy, Gradle, Kotlin, Groovy, etc. So also I'm going to select Spring Boot version 3.5.0. Adding the group ID on the project metadata, adding com dot kafka dot produce dot json data. This is this is also a package name we are going to define. Now here adding the artifact ID as a sv produce json data on Kafka. Now let's remove artifact ID which is added in the package name. Selecting the package as a jar and we are going to select Java version 21. Let's add the dependency which is appear in the right hand side. Now going to add web Spring Web. By using Spring Web we will create a REST endpoints by producing the JSON data on the Kafka topic with the help of Java POJO class. So let's add the Kafka dependency. Now you can explore the dependency which is added in the form.xml by clicking the explore button. So you can see all the dependencies will appear here. So I'm going to close this one. Now clicking to generate projects. Once the project generated and downloaded in our directory, then we will copy these projects in our already created folders. Let's go to interview programs folder, copy these projects in this directory. These projects I will also publish in the GitHub and GitHub link we will provide in the description. You can check in the description box. Now let's go to IntelliJ. I have already opened the IntelliJ. So you can check these projects appear in my IntelliJ. Going to pom.xml, right click the pom.xml and go to bottom. You see add as a Maven projects. Click this one. Now it is going to add the all the dependencies jar in the class path. Let's wait and let's run the Kafka by using cmd without using Docker until all the dependencies will not downloaded. So let's go to C drive and going to temp folder and deleting the Kafka and zookeeper's log. Now I am going to Kafka folders. For Kafka setup, you can watch my previous video. I have already explained how to set up the Kafka by using Docker and without Docker. So you can watch my previous video without using Docker. So going to Kafka folder, open the CMD in here. Now let's check the Java version here. Before running the Zookeeper, you can check I have installed the JDK version 21. So let's run the Zookeeper. Going to Windows, Zookeeper, start that byte file. Now going to add property, Zookeeper property, enter it. Let's wait until the Zookeeper is not up. Right now I'm going to our projects. Let's see all the jars has been downloaded or not. Yeah, now you can see all the jars has been downloaded. So I'm going to SRC resource folder. Here we are going to change application property to YAML. So I'm renaming the application property, clicking the refactor. Let's add the application property. Yeah, here we are going to add spring colon application colon name. Here we are going to add application name as we produce JSON data on Kafka, removing the above property. Now let's add the server port 9060. I am also going to add Kafka version as well. Kafka boot strap servers, adding the localhost 9092. Our Kafka will run 9092 port, so that's why I'm adding the 9092. Yeah, right now it is going to run Zookeeper. Once the Zookeeper is up, yeah, now Zookeeper is up. Let's go to another CMD, opening the Kafka folder, opening on the Kafka directory. Let's run the Kafka. So I'm going to Windows. Now going to add Kafka server byte file, Kafka server byte file config server.property, enter it. Let's go to our project which is opened in the IntelliJ, and here we are going to add producer, adding key serializer org Apache Kafka dot common dot serialization dot string serializer. Also going to add value serializer. Here we need to add. Now let's add org spring framework dot Kafka dot support dot serializer dot JSON serializer. Now let's check Kafka is running or not. Yeah. Now you can see Kafka is running. So I'm going to our projects here. Let's run the application first time so that this red mark will be gone when we will run the application in the first time. Yeah, now application is up. Let's go to application.yaml file. Kafka. Why the red text will not go? Yeah, now it is fine. Going to create controller package. Going to create service package. Going to create a DTOs package. DTO package. Here we are going to define employee DTO. Now let's add the private long employee ID, private string employee name, private string employee salary, private string designation. Now adding the employee address as well, private string employee address. Going to generate setter and getter here. We will use this DTO to get the data from the postmines, and we will produce this data into a Kafka topic. So right click here for generating the setter and getter and click generate. Now selecting all the property. Yeah, now I have generated setter and getter as well. Go to service package here, producer, Kafka, producer, service, Kafka producer, service. Now going to add service annotation on the class level. This will treat as a service, adding private final Kafka template. By using Kafka template, we will produce the messages here. So here going to define the string hyphen our employee DTO. This type data it will take for producing the messages. Going to define constructor here for initializing the Kafka template. Employee ID now Kafka template. This dot Kafka template equal to Kafka template. Now we are going to produce messages on the Kafka topic. Public void produce data. Here we are going to define topic name, string topic name, comma employee DTO data. Kafka template dot send topic name, comma employee ID, employee DTO. Printing the output, printing in the console data has been produced on the Kafka topic employee DTO. Now let's go to our controller package here, employee controller, adding as a REST endpoints, creating the object of Kafka producer services. Now here we are defining the private final, initializing this in the constructor when controller class employee controller class is instantiated, then our Kafka producer service will be injected. So I'm going to define constructor parameterized constructor equal to Kafka service. Now let's define the post method. Public response entity adding string produce JSON data request body adding the employee DTO. Now we are going to produce the Kafka messages here, adding the hard coded topic name JSON topic hyphen employee DTO. Now let's define the @post mapping for creating the messages produce data. Here returning the statements data has been produced on Kafka topic employee DTO, comma adding the HTTP status as well. HTTP status dot OK. Now stopping our application. In the previous video, I have added the same thing, same value as key serializer and value serializer. But in this session, I have used JSON serializer because our when we will produce the data by using REST endpoints in the JSON format, then it will serialize to producing the data on the Kafka topic. So that's why I have used key serializer and Spring framework Kafka serializer for serializing the data on the Kafka topic. So let's run this application and check what will happen. Going to Postman. Once the Postman is up, then we will produce the data on the Kafka topic. So our our Postman is going to on. Let's wait until the Postman is not up. So here we are going to use new, clicking the new in the Postman, HTTP. Here going to add our created endpoints HTTP localhost 9060 slash produce slash data. This is a post API, so I'm going to change as a post here, going to body selecting the raw, and here selecting the JSON. Going to our class employee ID. We are going to pass employee ID. Adding the employee ID as a one. Now we are going to define employee name in the postman. Employee name as a Java. Now adding the employee salary, employee salary as a 25,000. Let's go to defined. Let's go to defined employee designation and EMP address. Designation here, designation as a software engineer. Engineer. Now let's define the employee address. In the employee address, let's add Pune. You can beautify your JSON data by clicking the beautify and producing the data on the Kafka by sending this. Once we will send this, it will goes to our controller which is created in here. Then our Kafka first check the topic is available or not. If the topic is not available, then it will create the topics. After that, it will produce the data on the Kafka topic. You can see here data has been produced on the Kafka topic. In the local, if you running the Kafka, then sometimes you will see leader not available like this message in the first time if topic is not available. Let's open our offset explorer for checking the data. You can check the data by using CMD as well, but I have already installed the offset explorer. So I'm going to add Kafka dev, adding the bootstrap server localhost 9092. You can ping for checking the specify port is accessible or not. So it is accessible, clicking the checkbox, adding the localhost of the zookeeper, pinging it. You can check. Yeah, now it is also able to access. Going to advanced section, you can check the use background thread to read from consumer offset topic. Going to property, test it by clicking the test button. Yeah, we we are able to access the Kafka topic. You can check in the topic. This topic is available. So I'm going to change key as a string and value as a string. Click the update button. Going to data, play the button. You can see the JSON data is appear in here. You can also add the key when producing the data on the Kafka topic. This key is unique for every messages. It is used for managing the transaction. I will provide transaction management in upcoming video by using Kafka in the microservices. So I'm going to change here and adding here key as well. So you can check Kafka template send methods. Here there are lots of methods available. One is topic and data. One is topic, key and data. So I'm going to use this send methods which is overloaded. Now going to our producer here, adding the key as a employee DTO dot get ID. What happened here? Okay, let's convert to toString. Now stopping the application and running again this application. In this time, this data will produce on the Kafka topic with key and value. So let's wait until application is not up. Now application is going to up. Yeah, application is up. Let's produce the messages. Here adding the two, adding employee name Java, two, adding the employee salary as a 5,000. Here adding a software engineer, two, here adding employee address as a Delhi, publishing the data on the Kafka topic. Yeah, it is produced on the Kafka topic. Here if you see, this is giving the Kafka produce JSON data details employee. It is giving because I have not override the toString method. So that's why it is giving like that. Okay. Let's check on Kafka topic. Clicking the play button, you can see topic is appear, key is appear, and its value is appear in the value section. So by using key and value, you can produce the data on the Kafka topic, and you can also produce the data without using key as well. So if you want to check on the consumer side by using CMD, so I'm going to open another CMD, going to Kafka folder, CD Kafka, running the Kafka console consumer hyphen topic. Here we are going to define the topic name. Let's check what is topic name. JSON topic. So I'm going to define JSON topic, adding the bootstrap server. These information I have already provided in the previous video. You can check. Adding from beginning. Beginning. Now enter it. Let's check what happened. Now you can see here all the data is appear. If you want to see key and value as well, then we need to add some another property for checking the data I have provided in the previous video. So I'm going to add the hyphen property, adding print dot key equal to true, also adding hyphen property, print dot value equal to true, enter it. Then you will see all the key and value pair messages will be appear in here. Yeah, you can check. So you can try by watching this video, and I will provide the created projects in the description box. You can check. If you are facing any issue, you can comment me. I will provide the solution. Thank you for watching my video. In upcoming video, I will show you to produce the simple data by using Kafka topic, Kafka topic running on the Docker. So thank you